Oh, what's up, guys? It's, Spoozy Breezy, here. I actually finally, got all the bullshit ass pieces, I guess, to put together my InZektor deck that I've been talking about for a while, and, some of the shit. And just my version of how I think that the deck should be ran to make it as fast. But anyway, 3 centipede, 3 ladybug, 1 dragonfly, 1 hornet, 1 gigamantis, the basic InZektor engine. That's basically really all that you need. You could probably take 1 ladybug out and, I don't know, run 1 hopper. I was thinking about doing that myself. Just in case of emergencies, you can't get over something really, really big. And, but hey, and I guess, the first turn hopper, play with centipede, you can't do, so it just sucks. For other utility of the deck, 1 light sworn, just a mill. 1 Raikou, just a mill. Your ladybugs, your hornet, your mantis. I only have 1 because 2, it's too much, and I don't really need that much destruction. I was thinking about running 1 Raikou and 1 Card Trooper. I had that before, but Card Trooper is just terrible because he doesn't get big enough, and he's not real big. And it's just a way for you to draw a card, but it's just it's just too much. And you end up milling stuff that you would want to use for later, and this shit just sucks. Dark Arm, I'm thinking about taking Dark Arm out because you don't really need an extra destruction target. I'm thinking about putting it as something else. I don't really know. I might leave it at that, I might not, it just depends. 1 Tomato, 1 Sanguine, and 1 Armageddon Knight. Only reason I have 1 Tomato is because Tomato, everybody wants to attack shit now. There's not really too much back row and all that good shit now. So they attack it, they destroy it, and they can't attack again. So you get your Armageddon Knight to put your ladybug or your hornet in the grave. Or, if you have a Call of the Haunted set, to, Tomato, Armageddon Knight, and then Armageddon Knight put your centipede or your dragonfly in your graveyard. It just depends. You can put any dark with Armageddon Knight in the graveyard. So you got real good plays you can make with Call of the Haunted that I was running at 3, now I have it at 2. Because 3 Call of the Haunted is really, really cloggy, and opening up with it, is good, but you don't really need to open up with it right then and there. You know what I mean? So, Gores and Alex Denied Birdman. I noticed that, some InZektor decks don't run it, but this is the deck I want to run, because all the other XYZ decks I don't really like. Try to keep up with the meta and whatnot. And, the certain gameplay it's out. But Alex Denied Birdman, I gotta keep some synchro base. Since Harpies will be coming out here pretty soon, and they do that bullshit so they take control of one of your monsters with Big Eye. I use a Underworld Arachnid, whatever, and I'll use Ancient Fairy Dragon because there's a bunch of field spell decks like Badalches and Dark Worlds. They're making a comeback, kind of, sort of, but I like it because there's a few real good plays you could do with it with Ally Denied Birdman. You can make a whole big loop and put your dragonfly back on the board. And then if you sometimes I've been doing dumb plays and leaving a centipede left on the field and I just be forced to have to equip it with like the InZektor Hawk or the Excaliburs that I do run. Like, some players think that I'm bad for running this, but like, the only reason why I run it is because sometimes you need it to that extra 200 to get over a monster, so that's why I run it. And I kind of like being able not to, use my monster's effect and still be able to search something, give him another search target. I don't want to run 3 of the sword because I was running 3 swords and it just got real cloggy. Hint the 2 rarities of the 2 swords. And like, I just don't like having 3 swords. Like, there's never a third reason on why I should add another monster to my hand. Like, the game really doesn't last that long. Like, it really doesn't last that long with InZektors. InZektors is the type of deck that will fuck you up. And if I don't get set up within the couple turns that I need, actually I don't need no setup, I just need a turn and then I'm set up. That's it. If I don't get it, then you got the coherent, draws, you got the 1D prison, the 1 mirror force, the 1 compulsory device. Oh, look how sexy this is. Like, I pulled this motherfucker out the legendary collection. I didn't know some of the secrets that came out in the legendary collection. Look, that fucking amazing. Bottomless, 2 torrential, Call the Haunted, and 3 threatening roar. Spells, foolish, allure, 2 duality, and just staples, double MST, book, heavy, dark. I did have MST. Book of Moon was an MST, but I don't like having running 3 MSTs because you don't really need that much spell card back row or trap card back row removal, because that's all fucking this deck does is blow shit up constantly. You can, if your opponent has 5 cards set and and they can't activate none of them until like they're like attacks and shit like that, you can blow all that shit up in 1 turn. You can wipe their entire fucking field out in 1 fucking turn, and it's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, and for the extra deck, I got 1 Zen mains, Tempo, Giga Brilliant. It took me a while to get Giga Brilliant, even though it's cheap. I don't know why it took me so long. I just couldn't really find it. Leviair, number 17, Acid Golem, the synchros. I'm thinking about taking out maybe Tempo and 1 number 17 for maybe 2 more synchros, like probably like Catastor or and Stardust, because I think I might put Starlight Road in here somewhere. I'm not real sure. Just Catastor, just GBs is have a good with. They could come back, with 2 Bestiari and shit like that, because there's a whole bunch of retarded, redonkulous shit that you could do with all that shit, and it's just it's retarded. So yeah, for 4s, Abyss Dweller, Papilloperative, Utopia, number 12, Crimson Shadow Ninja, Armor Ninja, Crimson, Adrius Tyrus, Abyss Dweller, I don't really think that I need all like that. And like, I haven't yet played, I've used this deck on DN and Dev Pro and the other one all the time. But like, I never ever make Abyss Dweller. So it's like, damn, what the fuck. And same thing with Tempo. Like, Tempo is a good card, you get rid of your opponent's XYZs. But like, I never have to do something in order to get rid of my opponent's XYZ's materials. So, I mean, you could get over Zen mains and shit with it, but like, with how much destruction I got, I'm not worried about Zen mains or Gachi Gachis or things that keeps the monster on the field when it detaches the material. I'm not worried about none of that. I will blow that shit up 200 times. Like, so like, this is my InZektor deck for what I have right now. I have a bullshit ass side deck built, but like, it's just shit. I'm just guessing. I'm trying to get just sets of shit being able to hit every deck that I feel would be ran. You know, machines. You know, I got the shit that smashing grounds. You know, shit to remove shit. You know. I don't know. I have yet to test this deck in real life, so like, I don't know. With the side deck and shit that I be using on DN and all that shit, it works. So, I'll maybe show you guys that maybe in another different deck profile. I think I might do deck profiles like this, because then I don't really have to explain. You know what I mean? I don't really have to waste that much time explaining a card that I haven't not yet showed you. If you see it, then you know it's there at least. So, so like this video if you think that you know, you would rather see me do deck profiles like this instead of how I usually have been doing them. So yeah, I feel like I explained everything. Like I always say, click shamads please, and like my video please, or dislike it, whatever. Oh yeah, one more thing. Tell me what you guys think about the adding a little bit of synchro element with the Birdman and, you know, returning shit. Cause like I made a real crazy ass play before with Birdman mixed with the Dark Arm Dragon, mixed with the Gores, and mixed with the Dark Arm, blow something, play the Dark Arm, play the Birdman, or no, I played the Dark Arm, blew some shit up, returned it, played that, did some other shit to put some more darks in the grave, summoned it again, it was just crazy the shit that I was doing with Birdman. Birdman, I think is pro. You play it in this deck, you're a pro. I don't know. I just been doing some crazy shit. Like if I draw Birdman, I don't lose. Even if I'm playing something that I should lose to. Anytime I draw Birdman, I never lose. Never lose. So, but just tell me what you guys think.